Hey y'all, it's Nick. Welcome to another checkpoint exercise video. Today we're going to do the split stance squat, and we're going to go over 7 key checkpoints for achieving the perfect split stance squat. This exercise is awesome to tone the butt, the hamstrings, the quads, the inner thighs. Really great exercise that you should start incorporating into some of your metabolic workouts. Okay, we have Chrissy here, making sure that you're doing a great split stance squat. We're going to go ahead and get to this angle. So we're going to go ahead and get in position, get a big step back, toe, good job, we can stay right there. First checkpoint is chest and shoulders, just like a lot of the first checkpoints on these, starting from the head down. She's got a big chest, engaged, making sure that her posture is up tall. Doing that already fixes a lot of the other checkpoints, okay? So big chest, shoulders back and down. Her shoulder blades are kind of engaged together. That, when you drive your chest up, it kind of helps itself. There we go. So we have a good posture. Notice how she extends up. You can even see the abs already starting to engage with the long, lean body here. Okay, so that's key checkpoint number 1. Go ahead and do one of these guys, showing how you're keeping the chest up and the shoulders back. Good job. There we go. So relax on it. So that's key checkpoint number 1. Number 2 is our hips and belly button. So a big issue a lot of women have with this exercise is their hips are forward, and so their knees are going forward, and so they're doing a lot of this. Okay, so we want to make sure, just like a squat, that the hips are engaged back. There we go. So she didn't have to do much because driving the chest up and shoulders backing down will help already drive those hips back. And the belly button, driving it into the spine, just like on a lot of other checkpoints, helps keep the posture strong, the core engaged, and the hips will kind of fix themselves there. So that's checkpoint number 2. Let's go ahead and switch legs on you here. Good. Get a little different look. Checkpoint number 3 is our knees. We're going to talk about the front and the back knee here. So the front knee, go ahead and go down and hold position for a second. Just notice how she's staying right at 90 degrees. Her inner thigh is engaged. So there's not movement to the front, there's not movement to the back, just right at 90 degrees. Come on up, relax. Good job. And so we're going to go down again, and I'm going to show you the back knee here. Go ahead and drop down. So all she did was take a good step back, and the back knee is just go straight to the ground. You want to stay as low to the ground as you can for optimal muscle engagement, but you can come on up and relax. Ideally, you'll have a 90 degree all around your lower body. So 90 degree here, 90 degree down, and finish it off at the bottom. So that's our front and back knees is our 3rd key checkpoint. The 4th checkpoint is our feet, front and back also. Go ahead and just get set up in this position, perfect. So our toes pointed forward. You also want to pay attention to the foot and knee at the same time, and your big toe is driving into the ground. So a lot of times if your foot's like this, you're going to sometimes, especially if you walk this way, your foot's going to want to drive out towards the outside. This disengages the inner thigh muscle, which is not a great idea, especially with this exercise. So go ahead and drop down. So notice how the foot's staying forward, inner thigh's tight. Good job. And now our back foot is just on the toe here, and just your feet, your stance is just about 2 inches apart. So she's doing good here. All the weight's driving through her heel now. Which brings us to our 5th checkpoint, our drive and our depth. You can go ahead and switch legs again. Good job. So our drive is where is the exercise working, and how are we making sure that it's working that way. So the drive is through the front heel. You're moving your entire body. You want to keep all of your weight through that front heel, and we're working mostly the front leg on this one, okay? So driving straight through the front heel. And our depth, of course, is as low as you can go. The lower you can go, the better. And the lower you go, the more likely you're going to hit more your glutes and your hamstrings, okay? But also incorporating all the other checkpoints will help with that as well. So we have 2 more checkpoints. Number 6 is our breathing. Similar breathing to a normal squat. We're going in through the nose as we go down, and then big out breath as we come up. In through the nose, down, big out breath. That out breath really helps with resistance. So the resistance is happening as we're lifting our body up. That's our 2nd to last checkpoint. Last one is our stabilization, okay? So what that means is if you do this exercise and you find that you find yourself wobbly, all you need to do is come to a wall or some type of stability piece of equipment so you can use to stabilize yourself to perform this exercise correctly. You don't want to perform this exercise in a wobbly state because you won't be able to keep your key checkpoints engaged the entire time. Okay, so let's thank Chrissy for helping us out with the split stance squat today. Run through them just real quick. Chest, shoulders, chest up, shoulders back and down, hips back with our belly button engaging our core. Our front and back knees staying at 90 degrees, okay, and our back knees just dropping straight to the ground. Fourth key checkpoint is our feet staying straight in the front, toe in the back. Fifth checkpoint is our drive-in depth, driving through the heels on the motion, and our depth is as low as we can go for optimal muscle engagement. 6 is our breathing, good in through the nose breath as we go down, out breath as we come up. And our stabilization is number 7. Make sure to be very stable when you do this exercise. If not, use a wall to complete the movement, and you can progress to doing different types of split stance squats. Okay, thank you, and we'll see you for the next video.